Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your Spirit Guide messages for July 2020. We're going to start by pulling a card to see what Spirit Guide is coming through the strongest as the voice for your spiritual team for July. Ooh, we've got the Shaman of the Stars coming through. So this is a very powerful energy and being and guide for you coming in for the month of July. And Shaman of the Stars, Taurus, there is some fated events that are going to unfold in July, or they've already started to unfold, okay? And this guide right here is leading you through, walking with you through every single step. There are big changes coming for Taurus, and that's why you have such a powerful spirit guide coming forth. And also, like Shaman of the Stars, it's time for you to know, like, your ancestry, your lineage, your astrology. There's some other aspect of yourself that you need to discover and look into. This guide has been leading you in that path, down that alley. And some of you, this is like you have these spiritual gifts, and it's time to really get into that, to do something with that, use your voice for good. It's just big, powerful changes for Taurus. Let's pull some more cards. And I like that this is the Shaman of the Stars, because this is a star deck right here. So very synchronistic. The little star divine, and it says, my inner child is whole and complete. So the little star, the Shaman of the Stars. Some of you who identify as Lightworker Starseed, what a confirmation for you right there. Oh my goodness, okay? Not everybody identifies with that energy, but for those of you who do, what a confirmation. And it is time. Big awakening in store for you guys. Everybody else, you are awakening to something within that goes into that exploring your lineage, going deeper within yourself, about yourself. There's something coming to the surface, something coming to the light that has always been a part of you, but you haven't really been aware of it. And fated changes for Taurus coming through. The Huntress quest, the Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free. Wow. Whether you are starseed, lightworker or not, you have the Pleiadian energy coming in, which would make perfect sense. Shaman of the Stars. This is the deck of the Pleiades, the seven sisters. Okay. And your spirit guide is all over that, is talking about that. Taurus, it is time for you to break free of a mold of restriction, a big awakening happening within you, and it's like you can't stop this. And as this unfolds, it truly is shifting your thoughts, your heart, your desires, your direction of your life, okay? This is really big for some of you, and I know this is just a general, so it's hard, but man, this is a powerful reading that I feel some of you waking up to your true divine self, connection to the Pleiadians, okay? Learning astrology, getting a telescope, watching the night sky. Some of you have been seeing some things. This is a confirmation of that. And again, I know all of you are not in alignment with that energy, and you're like, what are you even talking about? But that's coming through for some Taurus out there. And, you know, for all the Taurus out there, major shift and change. And it's time. It's like inside of you, this new energy bursting forth, and it gives you this determination and this empowerment to just charge forward in a way that you haven't felt empowered before. So let's pull some tarot. And you know, I will, at the end screen, I was going to put, you know, meet your spirit guides. I'll put that video. I'll also put your higher spiritual gift and calling, and, you know, 11 signs you are a starseed, just because that is such a strong message for you guys. We have Two of Swords, so things you've been blocked from, things that you haven't been aware of, like that's coming to light, but it's about yourself and really empowering you, helping you break free. Yeah, we got Justice next. We have Death, Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, nice. Fated changes, Wheel of Fortune right there. Fated changes, Taurus. And it's to end the old. And you got, the twos are very significant for me in your reading, with the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and then the scale, you know, having two baskets there. So you are truly leaving something behind, shifting out of an old version of yourself into a new version of yourself, in the mental body, which ultimately shifts physical reality, and what you're doing in physical reality. And with justice, okay, justice and the Wheel of Fortune going on, these are fated changes, Taurus. Everything going on in July is exactly what's meant to be for you, and it's shifting you into a more positive place. This is good karma coming in. Some of you truly waking up to your life purpose, your true mission, your divinity. July is a month of awakening for Taurus, 100%. Who you were going into July is not who you're going to be going into August. That version of you is falling away, and you are shifting into an entire new perception, new vibration, new frequency. And what was holding you holding you back in the past is no longer an issue. It's like you are breaking free, and you have a very, very powerful spirit guide coming in to help you with that. And this guide absolutely connected to the Pleiades, whether you are a Pleiadian energy or not. The Pleiadian collective is coming in to assist Taurus. Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. And that just reminded me. There is a connection with the Taurian energy and the Scorpio energy connected to the Pleiades. You can look up starseedhotline.com to get more information and insight about that connection. And so it just doesn't stop. Those of you who do not identify with that energy, if you're still watching, just bear with me. This is so strong. And you know what? Maybe you don't identify with that energy, with this Two of Swords. But the spirit guide is like, it's time to wake you up, and you're leaving the old thoughts, the old you behind, okay? The Pleiadian energy coming in strong for Taurus in the month of July, and there's already a connection between Taurus and, you know, the Pleiades in general. And this is just confirming it even stronger. And the way things unfold for you, Taurus, whether this is, you know, big and spiritual, or this is more 3D and things going on in your physical reality, it's a big shift, a big change of what once was to what's now becoming. And it's positive. There's this new energy, this new birth to you, this inner child, the little star now like coming to light after a very long period of being dim, of sleep. And through that awakening, you are on fire. What has held you back? No more. Where you have an opinion, you're using your voice, you're standing up. Okay, Taurus, big, big shift in your energy. In July, let's pull some clarifiers. Big fated changes for sure. The Hermit. Oh yeah, the Hermit coming out under the Two of Swords. big awakening for Taurus. You may have been trying to block this, or you don't see it coming, but boom, there's that beautiful awakening. Three of Pentacles onto the Justice. Look at that. Yes, through this process of July, these shifts, these changes, only empowering you, only putting you in a better position. Under Death, we have the King of Pentacles. You are an earth sign. Okay, this is earth energy. This is the death of the old version of you, because Two of Pentacles, you are transforming into a new version of yourself. Okay, and some of you with this King of Pentacles, you may be deciding to leave a relationship behind. In July, you may be leaving a specific job or career path behind, because you are really changing, and there is no stopping this, Taurus. It's just like this activation, and everything makes sense, and there's no stopping you. Your mind is set, and boom, you just charge forward. Under the Two of Pentacles, look at that, King of Cups. Definitely an activation to the emotional body for you guys. And look at that, Ace of Pentacles coming out under the Wheel of Fortune. Big fated changes, only leading Taurus into a better place, better standing, growth in the emotional body, activation in the emotional body, major transformation. Like, you are the shape shifter, and it's due to this activation that this spirit guide, who is connected to the Pleiades, is helping you with, Taurus. And those of you who are spiritual, look into that Pleiadian energy. Like, it's screaming at me, like, very, like, that's the most important message here, is look into that, even if you don't believe it, even if you don't believe in that stuff. Okay, look into it. There is some sort of activation, or you're going to receive an answer. You're going to come into deeper understanding and awareness of self. You know, and here we were feeling like you need to look into your astrology, your ancestry, even going into your like soul lineage here. You need to dig deeper, because there is something about yourself, Taurus, that you're not aware of, and it's so divine, it's magical. Like, you are connected to a much higher realm, whether you believe in that stuff or not. You are absolutely connected to a higher realm, and that has a lot to do with this particular incarnation. And there's big fated changes happening for you that are putting you in a better position. You're shedding the old you, like a 3D version, and you're going to 5D. Okay, whether you just consider yourself a normal person, or you consider yourself spiritually gifted, you all are having this beautiful shift into that fifth dimensional realm, which just brings forth understanding and ignites this internal fire, and there's no stopping you. You just set your mind, you make your mind up, and you go forward. Unconditional love, Mother Mary and the Diamond, and this is number 33, master number. With that Mother Mary energy, that's talking about you, Taurus. And when you are vibing at your best, that is the energy that you offer to everybody you encounter, whether you intend it or not. Is such a healing, unconditional frequency of love not many people are able to possess. You are ruled by Venus. There you go. Okay, unconditional love, and like, you are a diamond in the rough. Never ever question that. And look at that, going within, inner world. And this is talking about how you need to explore deeper to unlock a part of yourself that you're not familiar with. It's always been there. It's always been a part of you. And now it's time on this journey, the fated changes. And rejuvenation, nice. This is you, and how we've already picked up on, you are being set up into a much better position, a lot more happiness, a better frequency of energy, a better path forward. You're really being aligned to some good things, Taurus, and it's time. So the way things are unfolding, look, 33, 13, and 23. So threes are coming through. twos and threes because you got the Two of Swords and then the Two of Pentacles. But that's, to me, talking about the old version of you as this King of Pentacles and this beautiful transformation, putting you into that King of Cups vibration, which is you really connecting into the Venus energy in which rules you. And that goes to this unconditional love, this frequency of unconditional love that you hold within yourself that not everybody can. It's beautiful, okay? But you, through the Hermit inner world, you've got to discover this. And the three, it's like things coming together for you in threes, all right? So things coming together for Taurus in threes. You are being guided by some very high and powerful beings connected to the Pleiadian consciousness, the collective of the Pleiades, really coming into your world in July. And remember, there are a lot of connections between the Pleiades and the Taurian energy. Now, for some of you, it's not the Pleiades that you are specifically connected to, but the Pleiades is a good space to get activated to your true lineage. So that's, again, while I will link 11 signs, you're a star seed. I also have a video of, who you are and where you're from. Many of you come from the Pleiades, or you have strong connections spiritually to the Pleiades, and big fated changes coming in, and that is the collective that is walking with you and seeing you through this process in the month of July. So let's pull some advice. The green fairy, a cheeky green fairy on your behalf, is appearing here to make you laugh. This is like, don't take things so seriously. And maybe some of you have watched this reading all the way through and you're like, what is she even talking about? Like, she is nuts. You're laughing. And this is your team acknowledging that and say, Taurus, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Some of you are about to go down the rabbit hole for the first time. Others of you have already been, and this is just a beautiful confirmation. Big shifted changes, in the 3D, as well as you connecting into 5D much stronger than before. And, don't take things so seriously through the process, but Taurus, big fated changes in July, and the way it unfolds, trust the process, because you are not walking alone on any level with these powerful beings coming through. All right, so those are your messages from your spirit guides for July. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.